He played this before, I believe, as against JDG, and he is going to lock it in. He had the biggest carry pants on last time we saw him on this Xerath. And I'm
Force a Drake off the back of this one. Icon is going to stick around in the mid lane, though. They're fighting for this crown here. As Tarzan goes in, onto On here. He's just going to be stunned up. VONG roots him in, but it's going to be the Xerath. The right of the Arcane flying across the map. You don't. Feelings bluff. They thought that they had forced Icon out of the play. They could not have been more wrong. And now, 1,000 gold lead in favor of LNG.
Have to, because Suning, they're not wavered here.
Suning going to commit. Now, we've seen this before, and LNG have denied it before. On this Braum tanking up, but he's low on HP. Flash forward from Tarzan. Oh no, I1D doesn't even go down. Suning, everything that could have gone wrong has gone wrong. Here we go. Bin trying to capitalize, trying to punish, trying to make something happen. SOFM actually stole away the Herald here.
An Icon playing right the way from the back line clawed that game back. He is a seriously talented Xerath. And I will agree here that, like, I think LNG, you've been giving them a fair due, and they might give SOFM a fair due here as well as Tarzan.
SOFM and Tarzan just going to be duking it out here, but SOFM is winning it out. There's a great flash kick as well. Tarzan has to flash himself. The Q is on, followed up, and SOFM take a bow, sir.
The big brother standing over his little brother, like, if you hit him back, Bin is going to come in and murder you. But, right?
Oh no, right, the Arcane getting dodged? No, he can't. The fancy footwork, not good enough. An Icon.
I mean, you can see it on cooldown, but, I mean, Icon teeters into River, gets the kill, and teeters back in time for the mid wave. I mean,
it's working out nicely for them. Bin as a blast cone and an SOFM to work with on this top side right now. And he wants an opportunity onto LA. Perfect execution. The TP is there. SOFM throws the Q out and finishes the kill. They actually managed to do it. I thought he was gone away.
And they're just going to be able to start chucking away. VONG needs to try and reposition over to the far side of this fight.
Just going to start this Drake off and see if LNG just won't contest. Of course they will, as the solar flare comes through. SOFM forced away from it. 2,500 on this. Chain of Corruption goes wide. It's going to be the smite. Tarzan gets it. And the Glacial Fissure goes completely wide on this one as well. Bin now into the fray onto I1D. Perfect execution available as the fourth shot comes through and hits onto Icon. One support death for a Drake any day of the week. 20 minutes on the clock almost, as it is 4-4 between these two. Bin, if he steps out of the brush, will be spotted. There we go. He's on the ward now. So LNG know where Bin is. The flank, not as secret as they would like. Dragon down to half as Suning just going to commit to this play. Tarzan trying to move in. Scatter the weak onto Tarzan here. He's rooted as well, but he's in range. Bin behind the play. Uses a stop punch. Onto the Drake we go. SOFM takes it. Ally on the front line. On trying to block the damage. And Suning, they've just got to try and escape, but Tarzan won't let them. In he goes. 4 strong here for Suning as Bin's onto the back line once more. Light could be in trouble here. Tarzan blocks the ulti. 1 HP remaining and he walks away here. 4 shots coming on through. SOFM gets one. I1D goes down. On flashes the right of the Arcane. Dodges from the Eye of Destruction. Baron is onto the map here, and it feels like LNG toying with the idea of trying to force a fight using that objective.
I don't think LNG needs to force this, but SOFM...
Kick into the wall, though. SOFM can't find the opportunity he was looking for there. Curtain call through. I1D, 1 HP here. The shot goes wide, but then the 4th one hits. Tarzan protecting himself as the rest of the team comes in once more. The stun is there. The Shroud keeping Bin safe. Tarzan will go down to SOFM once more. Ale falls to Bin, and Suning are taking over the map. Baron available.
Suning are playing these fights so well. Now LNG move in, but they need to be careful.
Light and Icon, both massive poke characters to work with here. Can they get the kills in the pit? SOFM happy to just tank up the Baron, dodging away from the right of the Arcane. It's not enough damage just yet on. Trying to block this one is Icon trying to move in. They are blind right now. The Q comes in. That was a little too close for comfort.
Yourselves have the time to get to the late game where Icon's Qs are hitting for half health rather than the 5th of a HP bar. Icon, his poke and his ability to get that damage off. And Suning, they've got Baron.
Stun onto On, but no real follow-up there, and the Unbreakable gonna block a lot of the damage. Right, the Arcane comes through just to try and get some poke, but the tower goes... And we'll see what the play becomes without that buff to help from Siege, because there's a lot of wave clear for the side of LNG.
Defense is the name of the game for LNG right now, though, which they may not get.
We're just going to see SOFM 2v1ing. Casually just goes in and obliterates Icon. Icon at this point, I mean, I said he's the guy that's got to carry. What do? When Lee Sin just completely destroys you with your jungler next to you.
Top side of the map, they want to use this time as best they can before that wave clear tool comes back up and available.
Oh, they're getting onto iWandy. A stun comes through as well. SOFM is there. The scatter the weak. On cooldown for now. A lot of the damage. But tier 2 taken in the top side, and that's all they needed because you got Bin pushing them.
And the thing is, you're waiting still so long for LNG to get these items. Oh, no.
Tarzan's been caught again here. The Crescent Guard will keep him safe for the time being, but it'll time out eventually. And iWandy trying to protect his jungler might just go down for his trouble. The fourth shot from Hwangfong to finish it off. And so if Amazon, he's got 3 items. He does a lot of damage in these fights now. He's TP'd up towards the top side to make sure that there is cryo in every lane. Sooning only 3 people in the jungle here. LNG might have just found themselves the opportunity. SOFM into his GA. No way does this happen again, Dagda. Sooning caught out here, but they trade 1-for-1 for now. On trying to back away is Angel on the flank. Scatter the weak goes wide though, and Ally gets his opportunity onto Angel himself. Bin has to save his mid laner, but it's a double for Hwangfong. Ally goes down as well. Sooning, how have they possibly won this fight? On desperately trying to escape, saving Hwangfong's life for now. Tarzan will fall to the 4th shot. That's 3 for Hwangfong. Make it 4. It's perfect for the Jin player, and Sooning enter the base.
How do they manage it? How do they go into a fight, run a man down, they lose SOFM, and somehow Sooning manage to come out with a victory in that fight? Now they have the minion line. They'll be able to take respawn to a base that's in ruin and on fire. 3 for 3 in Dragons, but as he said, Munch, the sheer volume.
Well, with the idea of going in here, Hwangfong throws out W. SOFM seen the chickens. There's the 4th game in a round of playoffs happening right here, and SOFM is willing to risk it on the chickens, and it doesn't even surprise me. iWandy is getting 1v1 by Bin here. Has to use the Zhonyas. Maybe an overcommit, but Sooning, they're going to be fine. 4th shot, just going to be blocked by a teammate there as SOFM now trying to help out Ally and Tarzan running disruption, but they're out alone here, and they don't have help from the team, right? The Arcane looking for SOFM, but he walked back into it. SOFM, you are fine, mate. Just keep going where you were going. At this point in the game, Icon trying to move in. He's not been spotted. Bin looks for an opportunity here. Chain of Corruption goes wide. The Baron's still going here, but it might just reset. Bin inside his shroud. He's looking for Icon. He's found a way in. Jin gets the Baron, and Bin gets a kill. Bin pressuring in the bottom lane at the same time. Hwangfong moves in. Has to be careful not to overcommit here. But SOFM is going to escort him to that inhibitor. Drake up in 2 minutes' time. That would be a win condition in of itself for Sooning. They want to use this Baron to try and finish the game before that point. Top lane inhib may well be respawning soon. It's about a minute away. So Sooning looking towards the bottom lane, at least for the time being, and just trying to keep the pressure on LNG, keep them in their base.
You see Icon, he's firing on all game. It speaks volumes as they encroach in as Sooning.
He's firing on all cylinders, but he's of course a 1.2 petrol engine, and you know, he's got one of those big exhausts that makes it sound like it's a big car, but it just ain't at this point. Shots coming in from Hwangfong. iWandy sacrificing himself once again. His Tarzan goes in. It's a trade, 1-for-1. LNG maybe can find a fight here. Ally low under the tower. Tarzan trying to chase. As Bin is diving the fountain right now. Are you kidding me, Bin? Almost finishes off a 2nd kill as well. Hwangfong still going strong. Has a 4th shot, and it is primed for Tarzan. That's 3. Can he get the 2nd quadra of his game here on the Jin? If that ain't roleplay, I don't know what is. Hwangfong takes over, and Sooning take a 2nd game.